Hello everybody, I'm Kylie and welcome to Vegan Running Dietitian. Today I am going to show you an amazing recipe for maple walnut scones. The other scones that I made, the orange cranberry scones, were a huge hit, and for all of you who made them, you know exactly why they were a huge hit. They are absolutely delicious, and this maple walnut scone is also delicious as well. In a bowl, or if you have a KitchenAid like I do, you're going to add 2 cups of white flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to give this a quick mix. To this, we're going to add 3/4 cup of soy milk or any other milk alternative that you want to use, a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Of course, we want to use the 100% maple syrup because this is the healthiest for us. The other syrups contain added sugar, which is something we want to stay away from. The maple syrup is the only sweetener in this recipe, and trust me, it sweetens it up plenty. And we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once again, we're going to give this a quick mix, and you want to make sure that you're not mixing it up too much with that flour, otherwise the scones will become a little bit hard and pretty dense. So just mix it up until all of the flour is mixed together with the rest of the batter. Finally, we're going to add our walnuts. We're going to use 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts and mix this together. You're going to take your dough and put it onto a nice, well-floured surface. You're going to pat it down into a nice circular form, leaving just about 1/2 inch of height to your dough. Then we're just going to cut these into little pizza shapes. This recipe usually makes about 8 to 12 scones depending on how you cut them. You're going to want to preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to put these in the oven for 12 minutes to start with. For my scones, I like to add a little something extra to the top to give it a little bit more flavor and make it look a little bit more decadent as well. So we're going to stir together 1 tablespoon of vegan butter at room temperature, along with 1 tablespoon of your 100% maple syrup. We're just going to mix this together, and then after 12 minutes, we're going to spread this onto the scones. Then we're going to let it bake for another 3 minutes or so. You just want to keep an eye on it until it begins to turn nice and golden brown, and that's when you know it's finished. And these scones are great for a couple of reasons. 1, the only sweetener we're using is 100% maple syrup, and 2, walnuts have so many health benefits to them. Walnuts are one of the richest sources of vitamin B6. And B6 is important because it's involved in proper brain function as well as red blood cell production. Walnuts are recommended for people with heart disease. They help to reduce blood cholesterol levels. They help to balance the nervous system. They help to improve sexual performance. And I'm going to write about this more on my blog, which you can look up at veganrunningdietitian.com. That's all there is to these scones. They're so simple and easy and absolutely delicious, and they make a nice sweet treat if you're not wanting to have something with a lot of sugar in it. Give this recipe a try because I know you guys will love it. And when you do, post a picture to social media with the hashtag #VeganRunningDietitian because we want to see how yours turned out as well. And I love seeing your guys' pictures. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.